So hopefully now, if you've decided to use Bonkbot, you're more accustomed to the features and exactly how it works. But in this video, I'm going to give you a few more advanced tips when it comes to using Bonkbot, and mainly just covering some of the other features that you may need to use at some point. First of all, on the page, so I've just copied a random collection into here. This one today was trending a little bit and it's called Yellow Pepe. So I copied it into here, and sometimes on a new collection, as I've shown you, Deck Screener doesn't have all of the socials. So you have to go to Bird Eye and things like that. This is actually faster to actually copy it into Bonkbot, believe it or not, and then click on this Bird Eye button and then it will open in your browser tab. That's sometimes a quicker way to actually do it. Next thing, when you're on your wallet, so if you want to go to your wallet, for example, you just do /wallet like that, or you'll see it at the top in settings anyway, and then click enter. I've shown you before how to kind of deposit Sol, but just note here as well, if you wanted to withdraw to another Phantom wallet and then take it obviously to Central Exchange or directly, you can click on withdraw here as well. Always test small amounts first. That goes for any cryptocurrency, any transfers, just to make sure it's working and you get what you expect on the other side. But there's another button here. You see where it says export private key. So if you ever wanted to, obviously we're in a bot right now on Telegram. If you ever wanted to transfer this back to Phantom on your Chrome extension, so what you could do is you could actually import a new wallet, and you will take this private key and then it shifts it onto Chrome. So if you wanted to do that, or whichever browser you're using, you could do it that way. All you need to do there is click on export private key, and that should just work easily for you. Next step, I'm back in this particular collection, and let's just say, well, let me just buy some for argument's sake. So let's say I'm buying XSOL, so just put, let's say 0.1. So but we'll buy a tiny amount right now, and this is live. Now, the other thing is, if you're ever in two positions, sometimes you can get a little bit lost on Bonkbot because you're trying to sell one position. You're like, where the hell is the other one? So you're refreshing the page and you can't find it. So for example, for this one, I'm refreshing it and I can see at the top, I'm, a few percent down at the moment. Nearly break even now. And let's say if I wanted to sell it, but let's say I was in another position as well, I can actually click previous and next, and I can scroll through whichever position. When you find position you want, you can just click the button. So let's say I want to sell now, I can go ahead and sell. I've got the settings here, but if you ever need to quickly get back to settings, you can just / type in settings here, and then it should pop up there, and then you could click on that too. Another tip, when you're getting more comfortable, you can change the buttons. So you can see here, I have them a little bit different every time we kind of discuss, we have a tutorial and I show you Bonkbot. So sometimes it's 1 and 2 Sol. Sometimes I might have it 2 and 5 if I know there's a big collection coming up or I'm a little bit more confident. The sell button, sometimes I change as well. I don't really mess with everything else. But another tip for you is, if you're struggling and you've had a few bad trades, just remember as well, the market could just be going through a general dip anyway. So just generally, or you're getting a lot more down trades on meme coins than up trades on any given day. You must slow down your trading. So one good way to do that is these buy buttons. If you're using Bonkbot, reduce it right down. So change the left button to 0.2 and the right button to 0.4 or even lower. Whatever your normal is, cut it by half. That way, if you're still trading and getting back on your feet and just trying to find your way again, you don't spend too much soul or waste too much money in the learning process. You don't want to do that. The worst thing that happens, I discuss it in my psychology videos here on the training program, is you get into this revenge trading where you suddenly start doubling your position. This is a quick way that people lose all their money when it comes to meme coins. So don't be that person. Don't get into that. If you're struggling, you've had 3 or 4 trades that haven't gone your way in a row, even if it's just bad luck sometimes, suddenly there's some selling that you weren't expecting on the collection, reduce your position size right down. Thanks for listening.